Morning, folks. We are back on trail, all packed up and ready to go. A lot of highlights to hit. All right, let's go do it. Today is going to be my biggest mile day. I've got a couple of miles on the Canyon Trail, and then I'm going to hit Chimney Rock, which is supposed to be pretty cool. And that's going to be about 2.5 miles, I believe, of that trail until I get to Highway 24. I'll cross over Highway 24 and then start hiking down Sulphur Creek, which is really fun, where you're hiking in the water, down waterfalls. Should be fun. And then looking to camp just south of the visitor center, somewhere in the Frying Pan Trail section. Could be, I think, 14 miles today, but it's going to be a big day, so looking forward to it. What a spectacular morning. Blue skies, absolutely beautiful. I use my little GoV, my new temperature gauge, and it says it's 45, and got down to about 50 last night. Although it felt a lot colder than that, but it was really cool, you know, going onto the app and seeing the temperature fluctuations throughout the entire day yesterday, as well as through the night. And you can also look at just each day that you're on the trail, the highs and lows. So that's really cool. I'm enjoying that. So I'm going to be doing the Chimney Rock Trail, which is a loop from the trailhead on Highway 24. So I could have just taken a straight shot and gotten to the highway, and it'd been maybe half mile, maybe a mile shorter. But I want to hike up to the Chimney Rock part. And supposed to be some amazing views, some cool shots of Chimney Rock. So we're out here. Let's go do it. that does it for the Chimney Rock Trail. That was pretty cool. I am now about to cross over Highway 24 and begin Sulphur Creek. Sulphur Creek Trail is about 5.7 miles. It starts near the Chimney Rock Trailhead, the parking area, and then it goes all the way down to the visitor center. And this is supposed to be a adventurous little hike through a canyon with walking along the creek. And there's 3 kind of obstacles that you're gonna have to encounter of hiking down some waterfalls. So that's the part that looks real fun. So again, this is not a normal hiking trail like the Chimney Rock was, the one we just got off of. But it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be hiking in a creek, climbing down some waterfalls, and should be fun. Should be a good time. I think we're approaching our first waterfall. Down. No sweat. Go, waterfall number 2. Maybe you do go. Oh, you go underneath. The third and final obstacle. All right, so I'm gonna figure this one out. The last waterfall was a bit of a doozy. I didn't get any video coming down that one. I had to jump. I slid and kind of jumped into the bank, to a puddle there, and there's some ladies up behind me that helped me out and just handed me down my bag, so I didn't feel comfortable jumping with my camera. Even though it is waterproof, I probably should have done that anyway. But that was an awesome hike. I really over-prepared for that. I just left my shoes on. It felt good, especially in the kind of the heat of the day. And I know they'll dry in the next 5-6 miles that I'm gonna hike anyway. And the water only came up to my ankles at the highest point. Me jumping, across bank to bank. So I'm not sure when this creek is flowing that high, but it ain't mid-April. So I didn't need to bring neoprene socks. I didn't need to bring my water shoes. I didn't need to bring my extra waterproof compression sack and all that. I was glad that I did. You never know. But if you're coming out here in mid-April, you won't need all that stuff. I just kept everything stayed dry, not even close to getting wet. Whew, it was fun. Love that. Love these type of hikes. It's exhausting and really time consuming, but man, so much fun. All right, I should be coming up to the visitor center here pretty soon. It's a little after 1. Haven't eaten lunch yet. I was kind of hoping to get one of those picnic tables and just chill out and relax there. They've got some nice clean water. I can fill up, my reservoirs there, and hopefully all the Gifford pies haven't sold out yet. All right, folks, we're beginning the part of the trail that goes up to Cohab Canyon. Pretty steep little section here, right from the Fruita campground It's about 1.1 miles until I get to the Frying Pan Trail, but it's supposed to have some amazing views up here. But you can also see I'm sporting some new gear here. So I wanted to test out the Gossamer Gear Sunshade Umbrella. Whew. And haven't really had a chance to do it yet. So on day one, I was really in that canyon, and the rock walls provided a lot of shade that I needed. And then this morning, I don't need shade in the morning. And then when I'm hiking down Sulphur Creek, I didn't want an umbrella attached to me. So I just had lunch at the Fruita campground and decided, hey, I'm going into an exposed section of the trail. This is a great time to see how well the umbrella works. So far, so good. Went on fairly easily, pretty intuitive. It is a bit windy, so that will be a good test to see how well it works in the wind, how stable it is. But let's give her a go, see how she does. All right, let's get up this trail. Officially on the Frying Pan Trail. Coab Canyon was only, I think, 1.2 miles, so not very long. Good views in the beginning. There were a couple of overlooks, but I've already hiked 14.3 miles today. And then going through that Sulphur Creek Trail is not like easy hiking miles. So I figure I will just try to look for my campsite. I'm sure that has a name. Almost looks like a Lego piece, but pretty cool. Who needs an overlook trail when you can go right off the trail? Check this out. Day 2 is in the books, and it was a long one. Ooh, it was a good day, but it was a long day. 15.6 miles. So I started about 8:30 this morning. Finished up hiking out of Spring Canyon, and there's a canyon trail that connects you to Chimney Rock. And Chimney Rock was beautiful. Just the open views of the surrounding area is what I kind of appreciated and enjoyed. And that was only a few miles from there. And then the real fun began with Sulphur Creek, and that was such a blast, hiking through the water, down a few waterfalls, Only 3 were kind of real obstacles. The rest were no problem. The water only came up to my ankles, so not a problem there. And then I think Sulphur Creek kind of just wore me out, where I was, I hadn't eaten. I was just trying to get through to the visitor center. I was going to have some lunch there. And that probably wasn't until around 2 o'clock because I started a little later than I was hoping for. So I ate lunch at the Fruita campground and just kind of rested there for a little bit, changed my socks out, and then began the the hike up Coab Canyon, and then the hike up Frying Pan Trail, and total exposure. So the umbrella was good, and the umbrella, it worked out okay. Whenever there were gusts, I'd have to kind of hold it and secure it to make sure it didn't go very far. But for the most part, it was providing shade, and I think was really helpful these last few hours where I was just dragging, and then coming down the Frying Pan Trail, looking for a camp spot, which isn't easy because you can't be visible from the trail. So trying to find something off trail, and you don't find something, so you're hiking back and forth. Finally, I found one here, and it looks to be a beautiful little spot. Nestled here in kind of the shade. It's got this nice little sandy area, blocked from the wind. I'm already out of the sun, so that was great. Looking for finding that, and being able just to kind of rest my feet for a little bit and just relax. So I think I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, take off my shoes, enjoy this nice soft sand, and then I'll begin trying to set up my tent again. Hopefully it won't be as windy this time and a little bit easier. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so here is the setup. I know I showed it last night, but just want to kind of do a little review. The Nemo Fila Elite, nice. I don't know if it's $60 nice, but it falls into that inflatable category, so it keeps it lightweight, but that filler they put on the top, very comfortable, so really like that. Zen Bivy, I was trying something out with this pad. I didn't bring the undersheet for it, and it's just not as comfortable having the undersheet on the actual sleeping pad itself, which has like the pillow barn, stuff like that, which makes it comfortable. This is fine. That the Thermarest Neo Air Uberlight is just not comfortable. It's just my shoulders fall off in the night. And I think I was getting a little cold from underneath, so it's not even the best insulated, probably for the warmest. It only got down to 45 last night. It's just not a comfortable pad. So I may try to find something else that will work that's not as heavy as, my Nemo Tensor, which works perfect. I love that setup. But I just wanted to kind of give a rundown of what was working and what was not. Well, that's going to do it for another day on the trail. Just settling in now, getting ready to go to sleep and start all over again tomorrow. See you in the morning.